This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the Premier Trade Market Wrap.
This is the Market Wrap on a Wednesday. Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network. The productivity of U.S. non-farm workplace jumped at an annual rate of 4.9% in the third quarter. That's the fastest growth in 4 years. Unit labor costs, a key gauge of inflationary pressures from wages, fell at an annual rate of 0.2% in the period between July and September. That's the lowest in a year. Oil prices stalled in their climb toward $100 a barrel after a government report said oil inventories fell less than anticipated last week. While refinery utilization remained flat, gasoline inventories fell by 800,000 barrels last week. They had been expecting to fall 1.6 million. That counters the analysts' expectations. Sales generated by U.S. Wholesale merchants increased faster than their inventories in September. That drove their stockpiles to the lowest level ever in relation to sales. And according to the Mortgage Bankers Association, mortgage application volume fell 1.6% during the week ending November 2nd. The MBA's application index fell to 670.6, that from 681.7 in the previous week. In Forex news today, the U.S. dollar stumbled to new lows after a top Chinese official called for the country to shift more of its huge foreign exchange stockpiles out of the struggling U.S. dollar. The vice chairman of the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress was quoted by wire services as saying China should shift more of its $1.43 trillion of currency reserves into stronger currencies, such as the euro, to offset weak currencies like the dollar. Dollar has been weak over the last couple of months as the Fed has slashed interest rates by 0.75 of a percentage point due to the current credit crunch. The question in currency markets is now the degree to which China was signaling an official policy change. The European Central Bank is expected to keep its key rate at 4% tomorrow, while the Bank of England may hold borrowing costs at 5.75%. The euro, which was introduced on financial markets back in 1999, has risen from a low of 82 U.S. cents in October 2000, mainly because of concerns over the enormous U.S. trade and budget deficits, and now the subprime crisis. It has also increasingly gained acceptance as a foreign currency reserve in the coffers of companies and governments from China to the Middle East. Well, scheduled economic reports coming out tomorrow, only one big one, initial jobless claims. Earnings news today, General Motors. They posted an overall net loss, which amounted to $68.85 a share. That compared with a net loss of $147 million, or 26 cents a share in the third quarter of last year. So far, a write-down of almost $40 billion at GM. Toyota's first half profit to a company record, and the world's number 2 automaker raised its forecast for the full fiscal year. Toyota appears to be on track to surpass GM as the world's top automaker for a full year as soon as this year's over. Time Warner reporting a 53% decline in net income for the third quarter versus the same period a year ago when results were boosted by tax and investment gains. Company earned $1.09 billion or 29 cents a share in the quarter. And Dollar Thrifty Automotive Group reporting third quarter profit nearly doubled on growth in vehicle rental revenue. Dollar Thrifty earned $11.3 million or 48 cents a share. That compared with $5.9 million or 24 cents in last year's period. Scheduled earnings reports coming out tomorrow. Lots of names: Walt Disney Company, Ford, Dean Foods, California Pizza Kitchen, Urban Outfitters, Station Casinos, Ballard Power, Clear Channel Communications, Priceline.com, and Public Storage among them. Stocks in the news today: BMC Software reporting second quarter profit of $78 million or 39 cents a share on revenue of $420.7 million. Foster Wheeler Limited reporting third quarter net income rose 70% and declared a 2-for-1 stock split. And W&T Offshore third quarter net income falling 46% to $36.3 million or 48 cents a share. And that is the Market Wrap on this Wednesday. Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network.